What it do, homies? It's your boy David. I'm back today. We got a new EP from Suicide Boys and SHAKEWELL. This time we're checking out Shameless Suicide. We will get to every song on the album, but you guys know how I like to do my reactions. I like to pick them apart piece by piece. Let's go ahead, shut up, turn it up.
Welcome to the intro.
Oh, is this the intro? Yo, honestly, I don't know the order of the songs. I imagine it's just the way that they're structured on their page. But I got this tool that's called VidIQ, which basically just shows me a song that most of you guys are watching at the time, and it's this one. So,
Welcome to the intro of the Shameless.
okay, so this is the intro song.
Welcome to the intro of the Shameless Suicide. Welcome to the intro of the Shameless Suicide.
Ready for that bounce, baby.
Welcome to the intro of the Shameless Suicide.
Bass going dummy already. Let's go. Woke up today looking for a homicide. That's crazy. That's a crazy thought. Okay, that's wow. Yo, that's fire.
Relapse off a pill, fucking shameless suicide. Hold up, bitch, shut up, quit fucking with my heart. Chain so cold, got my neck on cry therapy. Gang say it's fuck them, then it's fuck them, they my enemy.
Gangs, okay, you know, what was it, the G59, right? I like that. I hear that a lot in like their music and everything, where it's literally ride or die, right? So don't mess with them, because somebody say you the enemy, well, then I guess you the enemy. This is interesting. It's shameless suicide, right? Shameless, like, you know, obviously we know the word shameless is to be lack of shame, but it just means sometimes whenever, you know, an act is committed, you know, it's because of, you know, mental issues, and it's probably because you're feeling like a whole lot of shame and everything. But shameless, right? It's almost like it just happened without any emotion, right? And I'm starting to think about the AMV here, and you guys see how it's kind of like devoid of color, right? It's very, very bleak. Almost kind of give you a sense of the emotion, right? So shameless. When I see that shameless suicide, I think of emotionless suicide. Shameless doesn't mean devoid without emotion, but that's just the type of feeling I'm getting right now.
Hold up, bitch, shut up, quit fucking with my heart. Chain so cold, got my neck on cry therapy. Gang say it's fuck them, then it's fuck them, they my enemy. Rappers, they delusional, thinking they a friend of me. Made 100 million saying fuck you to the industry.
And you know what? It's just one of them things where we're sticking it to the man. It's just, it's a popular thought, right? We're in the age where independent artists got so much power and so much control right now. I'm sitting here thinking, what are the labels doing? Because it's to my understanding that, I mean, I don't know the statistics, but are labels signing less artists these days, right? If you're an up-and-coming artist, you're seeing everything that's possible, right, without being signed to a label. It's almost to the point to where I'm sitting here thinking, why would you want to sign to a label when you see everything that everybody else is doing? You got people out here that's in control, more importantly, own their own masters, and they out here making it, in control of their own sound. You know what I mean? So I like what he said this. Made it to 100 mil saying F to the industry, because you didn't need them. They were just out here just spitting the real truth. Well, you know, real truth, but, you know, spitting raw emotions, relatable stuff.
Made 100 million saying fuck you to the industry. Let me see. Pulled up on the devil and I broke it. Let me see. I make millionaires from my coattail. Working on a list of people that commit to 5-9. Big it, I'ma sell it for the great.
That's fire.
Now fuck, don't tell me calm down. Lord Bow Killer with the Eastern Bloc sound.
Hey.
I'm from downtown, but my house up in the sticks. My chain book a jar, but my wrist Old Testament.
My chain, Book of John, but my wrist, Old Testament. Yo, huh? Oh my, yo, what? Ooh, that's a great, my chain, Book of John, but my wrist, Old Testament. Come on, y'all. That's got to be top. That is a top. That's a top lyric right there. I don't care what you say. That's fire. That came out of nowhere.
But my house up in the sticks. I can't book a job, but my wrist so testament.
Hey, that was hard. No freaky, but that was hard.
Woke up in the morning, first feeling is the withdrawals. Then I go and check my phone, rest in peace to my Uncle Charles. I'm calling Ruby the cherry to find out conceive the year. We out across the carry, so told me to just be ready. It's got close.
Oh, I love the flow switch. I'll do so we went from the bounce, and now see he had the bounce, but now we gotta go into like he just flowing with it, you know what I mean? Ain't no resistance to his flow. He's the boy out here like Bruce Lee, be like water. You got that water flow.
Across the carry, scream told me to just be ready. It's got close. Daddy got dementia, still I make it work. Big shit be the capo, got ammo for any battle. Turn feeling cursed. 30th in the month, I cannot map it out. Let's turn the world gray. It's the only way we can make it out.
I like that. Let's turn the world gray. That's the only way we can make it out. See, I was saying something like that at the beginning, right? Being devoid, right, of color, being devoid of motion, turning the world gray, which is, you know, just kind of like a muckiness between black and white. It's the middle ground, right, between black and white, which is kind of like on the opposite ends of the color spectrum, right? Just mush it. Like you got all these problems right here. All these problems. The world is just full of colors. Let's just mush it all together and make it a little bit more acceptable, right? We can't make out anything, but at least it's easier to look at. I can't see all the colors. I can't see all the details and everything, so I might be missing out on something. But hey, it's a lot easier to deal with. I like that.
700 horses, I floated. I'm gonna be gone till the morning.
Horsepower.
Mortgage, I know they hate me. Well, got this like pints in the storage. Go ahead and ship it, import it. IRS hit me for 40, got 30 birds in the mail.
My goodness, bro. Yo, man, I've heard rappers saying that they pay a whole lot of taxes and stuff. I'm guessing he's talking about 40 mil. God, that's a man, it's almost making like, I don't want to be famous. Put me in the middle somewhere. Let my taxes be under $1 million or something like that. God, 40? Whew. Man. Okay, they have the reoccurring theme of them starting their day by waking up, right? So woke up to a homicide, and then what did the other one say? Woke up to a homicide, and then he said woke up angel dust, and then woke up to not a relapse, but not relapse, but withdrawals. Interesting how they're starting this off. Hey, that's facts right there, right? I mean, you're right. Lead a horse to water. You can't make them drink, right? The plug is the water. I mean, if you want it, he'll give it to you. If you don't, then you don't. You can't blame the plug. That was a bar of accountability right there. That's a poison to some people. Accountability, true accountability.
She's such an impatient slut. All up in my ear, I'm about to grab him out to take the shot. Slide the razor up my wrist, my fist is full of paper cup. We shake while and cry, gotta get this money, we so shameless, bruh. All of my dogs at the same house that I've been hung with since I was a nameless pup. On my diamonds laser cut, bruh. All of my dogs at the same house that I've been hung with since I was a nameless pup.
All of my dogs the same house have to be. Come on now.
On my diamonds laser cut, on my rubies made of blood. Everything you think you know about me, I just make
my piece. Ooh, okay, so much water around my wrist, right? Ice and everything. His bracelet rust, right? Because you don't want to put water. Okay, I like that, right? Because water will introduce rust if it isn't WD-40 well, if that's how you do it. But hold on, why he always cutting up at the end of the song? Like almost always, right? Just leaving us with like just come on now. I like this. Took my piece right out the cake, but no, I never made the cut. Cut was already made, right? It's almost like, you know, when people say they want to carve their own like piece of the world out, you know, pretty much make a name for themselves. He essentially saying that, you know, well, if I'm understanding this correctly, he pretty much just took what was already cut, right? And it was already there. He just took it. He didn't make any waves. He didn't make the cut. The slice that he has was already taken, right? And it's probably been that same slice probably been taken from a lot of people like that. I like that, but hold on. Took my piece out of pie, but I didn't break the crust. No, that Book of John, Old Testament, that one's gonna live with me for a minute. All right, y'all. Let me know what y'all thought about this down in the comments. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dibs out.